What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Driver Mod. We are down in Sebring International Raceway right now, but we're taking a little break from the racing festivities. Met a couple friends down here, and we're gonna let them take the GT350 out for their first GT350 experience for both of them. So we're gonna get the camera right this time. We're not gonna miss out on the facial expressions. This is Mike from We Are Auto. He has never driven an S550, GT350, or even the 5.0, right?
Right.
So we're about to see what this thing does.
Stoked.
Just getting our mirrors adjusted, getting ready.
Remember how this car feels?
You ever driven a car that revved over 8,000 RPM?
Driven a GT3, yeah.
A GT3? Okay, all right. Manual?
Yeah.
All right, well, this is the GT3 of Mustangs, or of the American world. So.
Loving it so far. And it just feels so good.
Yeah, it's a very driver focused for sure.
It just feels so good.
It's very planted, very hooked up, very raw.
Feels like it's even just cruising comfortably at 60. This just feels like a car you could drive every day and go to the track.
Yeah, it can do it all. I personally don't do it all with it. I save the fun stuff for this.
Don't blame me. You know what turn we're gonna take? Oh, that's too much fun.
Yeah, it's stock tune, more or less the stock exhaust, and it still pops and bangs and just.
That's too much
like
fun.
if you're in like second or third gear and you're like over 5,000 RPM and you like give 5% throttle, it'll pop and bang and burble as much as you want it to on the stock tune. Oh, we got some friends that want to go. Just might want to be careful around these parts. It's a race weekend. Brakes on this thing. The brakes, they're good. They are good. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fun.
It never gets old. It never does.
It really doesn't. Oh, and that was second, third gear.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're arrested.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Before you know it, you're arrested.
If there is one flaw with this car, it's the transmission gearing for sure.
Jesus.
No doubt.
That's just a hoot. Let's go down here. Before you know it, that's triple digits.
Yeah, you're making peak torque at about 4,800 and then peak power at about 77 or so.
That's nuts.
So yeah.
That is insane. And it's instantaneous, and it just keeps going.
Yeah, just so linear, just keeps building, keeps wanting more.
Forever.
I mean, until the Z06 was unveiled, this was the biggest flat plane V8 in the world.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Well, now I'm madly, deeply in love with a Mustang.
Not surprised. Not surprised. There's a Mustang to fall in love with. This is the one.
I never thought I'd ever fall in love with a Mustang. I'm not a Mustang guy. I think I've been converted.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you heard about me parking at the Porsche Corral at the Rolex.
Yeah.
Everybody loved the car.
That's great.
I mean,
it's funny, the GT350 is the car that most Porsche guys go to when they leave a Porsche.
Yeah.
I've talked to a bunch of guys in the Porsche community, and it's always like, okay, I went from my GT4 to a GT350.
Yeah.
I went from a GT3 to a GT350R.
Yeah.
It always goes to a Shelby GT car.
I mean, this is the first of its kind as far as Ford went. You know, that's another thing about the car. Like, it just came out of nowhere. Like, no one expected Ford to do something like this, And then next thing you know, we've got a 8,200 RPM flat plane V8 in a freaking Mustang.
It's mental, and I love it.
It is. Now, have you driven an E92 M3?
Not the NAV8. I've driven an E36 M3.
Well, this is the E92 M3 with a ton more power. that's literally what it is. And a lot less refinement, and you know, more raw, more.
Just a much more fun car,
and so capable. Like the stock car is just very capable. You can take it to the track and beat it up, and you've got the brakes, the grip, the suspension, the acceleration.
There's a little corner ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it'll take it. It'll take it. Yeah. For round 2 of the We Are Auto duo. We got Derek here driving the GT350. He has never driven the Coyote or the GT350 before, so he's only got the 4-cylinder turbo experience, but here we go.
Okay. Comparatively to a Subaru BRZ, that is twice the power and a little more.
And we only got up to what, about 3,000?
Yeah, we did not get up high in the RPMs. Get very high. Holy moly. Alright, let's see. Yep.
It doesn't make peak power till 4,700, so I mean it pulls all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, I'm gonna slow down and give it a good pull.
Yeah, because you will catch people pretty quick. What'd you shift at there?
I think it was around 6. I did 6.5.
Yeah.
My mind cannot.
It's a little scary to take this thing all the way up to.
No, unless I was way down at like 2nd. My mind cannot bend going to 8.5 or 8.
Yeah. Yeah. It tops out. Yeah. 3rd gear tops out at 108.
Okay.
So it is a little long geared in the transmission.
Yep.
That's really the only thing that you can really, I guess, if you're nitpicking with the car, you know. Like the GT4, it's just too long a geared for, you know, you can't experience that, you know, or rev it out.
I like the feel of the wheels good, the seating position's good. Overall, I can touch on the stocks, no problem.
Yeah.
Shifter is actually nicer feeling than my Subaru.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting.
Yeah, to me,
also,
it's one of the best feeling manuals out there. I mean, I compared it to my S2000, and the shifter, I gave the S2000 the edge because it's really hard to beat a direct shifter, but I mean, this is as good as it gets for remote mounted linkage. I mean,
you can tell it's direct linkage because it vibrates a little bit in your hand, not too much though.
Yeah.
It's sweet. This thing is awesome. You got all the temperatures up, at least that's what your settings are.
Yeah, that's where I like to see it. But
this thing is
when
sweet.
If you keep it in 6, it closes the exhaust valve. That's another thing. 6 gear is the economy gear. It's such an overdrive gear. It's a waste of.
But now we're not going.
Now we're good.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that is weird. That's a good idea though from them, because it is loud.
Yeah.
It is quite loud.
Yeah, I find myself driving it in 5th a lot. I pretty much only put it in 6th when I'm like, if I'm really just trying to, you know, get my 22 miles per gallon or whatever, you know. It's like,
is that what it is?
Who cares?
Oh,
like
maybe. Oh, this thing is sweet. I think it slows down a little bit up here, but that's fine. Huh. I never would have thought that I would like driving a Mustang.
behind it. It tram lines a lot. It's got, you know, with the wide tires, it wants to follow all the divots and grooves of the road. So, but it's pretty easy to heel toe, and
it is. It's relatively.
The brakes are super strong.
It matches pretty easily on the downshifts.
I mean, yeah, these brakes can take some punishment. And
I'm gonna test out brakes a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yeah. Okay. That was only like half pedal.
Oh yeah.
That was barely any. How much are these going for brand new?
All right, so the sticker price on the base 350s, which is what this one is.
Right.
Yeah, it's not the R. The base price car was, when they were brand new, it was between 58 and like 65.
65.
And then you throw the R package in, was a banging deal. $7 grand got you the R package. So you got the $20,000 carbon fiber wheels. You got the bigger splitter, all the red accents. You know, got different interior pieces and whatnot. Lower production, obviously. Red calipers versus these are gray, and the carbon wing. But for $7 grand, no, keep going.
Okay.
No, but for $7 grand, that's what you got.
Okay.
So yeah, you're getting
60-ish.
Yeah, quite a bit of car for.
That's not bad at all. I wonder if this is better value than a Corvette.
Corvette?
Yeah.
Which one?
What would be the equivalent to this?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna compare this to a Corvette, as far as like where this is in the Mustang lineup and where the Corvette is, you know, the Corvette lineup, this is definitely the Z06 of the Corvette lineup.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to say. I mean,
it's pretty spot on. It's pretty close.
I mean, if you're comparing this to, you know, like I think the Corvette is just another tick. Like the C6 would be even that. Like it's just two different kind of driving styles. But I mean, if I would compare this to a Z06, it'd probably be the C6.
Okay.
And that's gonna be, I think that's a little faster. Definitely down low for sure. It'll blow the doors off this.
Yeah.
But as far as like theater and stuff, I think again the C6 is the more direct comparison. But yeah, just way different of an experience. This is more comparable to like the Z28 Camaro.
Okay.
Just because of the same body style and everything. And when they compared those two cars together, I mean, lap times were, I think this got the edge just a little bit, but they were both within like a second of each other. And then it's just, you know, the one makes a ton of torque and the one makes tons of upper end power.
Right.